Hello there, and welcome to the nest. This is Kate, and I'm back. And you know that feeling, I hope you do, about when you've been away and you're back and the ideas are flowing, the housework is getting done I nearly said passion, but I'm not passionate about that. But it's going it's getting done because I've got lots to do, and I thought I'd jump right in today with this project, and I'm sharing it with you because first of all I want to ask how you are doing. I am so grateful as always that you are hopefully stitching away or making beside me. This is about my big project. I think the last time I showed you, this is my quilt based on tablecloths that I'm upcycling, and it worked when I started the Girls Journal of Stitchery. Hi Rachel, hi Sarah, hi Juju. Um, when I committed to doing volume 5, or I started halfway through, it really gave me the impetus and a deadline. So I'm going to do that right now with you with this quilt. The last time I was talking to you, I was trying to give it a name, like the Betty, and I thank you for all your suggestions, but it's not a the. This one is a big thing. So really, I'm just going to stick with what I've always said, and literally when I'm working on this, I'm in the garden. So this is my in the garden. You're going to help me get it finished. I want most of the groundwork done by the end of January, and so that I can embellish in February, back it, and it will never ever be complete, but it's been going on for a long time. So this is the bottom panel. They're all together this way. There's 9 if you're new to watching this, and you can link it. It actually began as a field notes quilt. It's actually become a field of flowers. I did get to share it with the people at the workshop before Christmas, and it was just lovely to show people because, as they say on this little video here, it's hard to get the scale, but I want you to be part of putting it together. So this is the bottom panel, and it has the most creamy voids showing. So my task is this week I want to cover up all the bits that need more flavor, and because I'm fresh, I've just gone into my stash, found some harvested bits. I'm just showing you because it's lovely to feel it under my fingers, because that is my inspiration. And particularly here, the rule I gave myself, oh, look at that. I love these appliques, is that I have to honor the original embroidery. It cannot be covered up, and it's flower to flower, leaf to leaf. So I'm back in, actually in, sorry, can you guess where I am? I'm in, I don't know how to describe it. I'm in my nest that was my nest before my son came home before Christmas, and we had to turn it into his work from home office. So I've been enjoying the other room, the spare room, and part of what I've been doing, I've only been home not even 24 hours now. Sorry, that's a silly laugh. That's happiness. Because I've got this energy, and I'm sorting with new eyes. And no matter how many times we sort, we've still got lots of things, but I do have more of an idea, I suppose, now this year than I had last year, and that's what we call growth. So I'm finishing off these, what were little daisy flowers that I must have begun months ago, and I'm probably a little bit more confident with my stitching now, so we're going to still slow stitching, but Kate's going to try and do it faster. So part of what I've been thinking about, I've been watching It's so exciting to have people YouTubing again, because it went a bit quiet over Christmas, didn't it? Because we were all so busy doing the right things and focusing on that special time. Not that stitching isn't special, but I hope you know what I mean. Now I'm back into starting work again. I got lots of emails and what am I trying to say? The energy's here. And oh, that's right, I've been watching other people. I love a good organization video and just seeing people getting their stashes organized. So I have, that's what Kate was trying to say. I've actually sort of mapped out a bit of a plan. Now, I always say I don't plan, but I'm trying to plan a little bit of a more organized pattern to my making and sharing. I will always be random, you know that, but just so that seeing I do make lots of videos and people have told me that they're enjoying watching particular series, if you like, or collections. So I'm going to try and organize myself a little bit better and put some numbers with them. Okay, so Thursdays, because it's my out and about day, is going to be a return home, get to the nest, and really make some things happen. Okay, so what have I gathered for this central bit of the bottom? Well, I can say I've already buried some of the bits I brought down. I've got 2 bits of, I've used these tulips elsewhere. I've got a little bit of this crochet. I thought I might play around. Yes, look at that. In fact, that's not playing around. That's going to live there. I want to use some of these beautiful vintage yo-yos or Suffolk puffs and use them as flowers. So this one just plopped onto that space, and because it's in these lovely, look, those colours, there's the mauve purple and there's the oranges, so that becomes over that empty square. Oh, here's some. I brought this home from holidays, so because this is a garden that evolves and captures memories. Oh, that's convenient. That piece there. Have I got enough where I could keep? I'm trying to keep the green on it. Yes. So I don't particularly like the blue anymore from that original. So if I put this flower here, better check. I'm so out of practice. Yep. If I put this here, where's my pins? Nothing like appreciating what you've got when you come home. So that's me appreciating, what was this, Country Oppie Shoppy. Long pin cushion. Okay, how about we pin that in place there? I also have, now I don't think you've seen this before, this was an Oppie Shoppy find, and I'm just loving this central piece. We're trying to leave the eye up. Have I got space? Oh, that's right, I put that on last time. All over the shop with randomness. So this is embroidery on quite an unusual fabric. It's not It's thick. It's not linen or what we would normally find. And I'm trying for this circular shape in here. I think it's going to be too big. But let's just get to harvesting and see where we end up. We're in that crazy time where it's already late afternoon here and it feels like it's just waking up time. 4 hours difference we've been living in. And I just said to my husband, time is such a construct, isn't it? Like, it's a strange thing. And aren't we humans wonderful in that we can adapt? But it does take a little bit of time. All right. Let's just get some scale. I wish you were here to feel this. That's what the ladies, I think, enjoyed. See, part of me is saying those flowers match with that, and then I run into there. But, okay, I'm just going to trim that burgundy green part off. I want to see if I can keep those bits. So remember, everything is used again. So we'll keep that leaf intact. And trim down here. How did I have it? I think it's going to work and I'm excited. Okay. We want those pink ones. Oh, maybe it's not going to work. Now we know these are Kate's rules that she made up. Okay, this burgundy needs to go as well. I'm just admiring the work of this first maker so much. And I hope that they would appreciate. We don't know who's made this and how long ago it was, but I'm showing it to many more people than it sitting lonely in the op shop. There we are. What have I got? I've got the pinks there. I've got that. It's a leaf underneath, so that's okay. That joins to there. And how beautiful is the blue talking to the blue? We're just putting the garden together. Oh, this could be a stabby sort of pin. Oh, I like that there. And that was just a square of this. I shouldn't say just, but if you're worried, remember, we're still honouring the tablecloth. So why don't we start here? threads, but I think I will. Well, I have got my threads, but I haven't sorted them because I didn't know what I'd be stitching. I saw a needle, didn't I? I've stuffed. So that's Kate. I should finish that. I've put I put wadding underneath that little bit there so it sticks out. Look at all these little pretty flowers. Is that a needle that I've buried? It is. So, little weather update. There I was in balmy, tropical, absolutely ideal for me. Not too cold, not too hot. And we've come back to it's like winter out there right now in Australia. I woke up and was coffee. My husband said, I haven't heard you do that. I said, that's the Australian pollen for me. So it's all part of the process. There we go. So this isn't very exciting stitching, but what am I going to do? I am going to, this is a nice sharp needle. I'm sort of going to do a wide spaced, sort of like an invisible, but it's more like a, you know what I'm trying to say, over stitch. Let's move that sticky outy pin. I do have to say I've also returned home to some happy mail waiting for me, which is just beyond kind to the people who have done that for me before Christmas. So I want to say thank you to Ellen, to Linda. I've had things from Kate and from Terry and Christy. And I'm trying to use all the things that I've got straight away in my projects. So as I remember them, I will tell you. And while this stitching isn't all that exciting, I hope you can be appreciating this beautiful I should have pinned better, everyone, because look what I've done. It's slipped. Oh, but you know what I could do? That's right. It's center bottom panel. So let's just make it stand out a little bit more, and that will solve my challenge of covering that little pink rosebud up. I don't want to do that. That's much better now. And when we get round to the other side, we'll see if we can, actually, why don't, you know what I'm doing there, so let's leave that bit there. I'll leave that needle there. That could be tonight's homework. So there's going to be the impact of that. Love, 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 love. And oh, that's going to have a little treat or trinket in there. So yellow, yellow, blue. So we've got that one sorted. One more pin for good measure. Here's a needle I can come and use. Let's put a pink pin. Where was that? Yeah. All right, so we've got that bit sorted. This was from before. I need to, because I've had all my practice on the plane, I'll be able to whip through and do that much better. Thread painting there. Over here, I've got this one. Let's pin it a little bit better. So that yellow poppy is going to go amongst there. Because if I can get, now I've got these beautiful pieces left over from the harvest. And wouldn't it be nice if they can now feature in a different spot? So we get there's that one, and this one's got the little yellow flowers on it. And I want to celebrate being home by using some of my pink variegated wool, which would make this stand out. So if we can find some spots, wouldn't that be fun? Okay, oh, I'm going to stand up and just see. So there's a lot of opportunity in this part of the garden. This is a bit redder, so let's join that one onto there. And that green, can you see that? That vine is joining. Dingle dangle. I keep having thoughts about adding little pockets and pouches to this. I'll try and stay restrained. Okay, that's going to go there. And then let's go diagonally the other way. So down here, if I haven't shown you this corner is the piece that inspired. So that's all tablecloth from the salvos. And at that time, that was very bold. And look what I've done since, layer upon layer. So let's balance this have to do, oh yes, I bought these there. Okay, we can have a look at that in a minute. So let's go into this corner. I pin that together. It's just been watching Corinne pinning out the first stages of her still life, and she's on the floor, so I don't know whether I've got enough clean floor to show you, but I'll have to work out so that you get the sense of the whole garden soon. All right, so I've got a water lily there. I've got some blues here. Here's the original tablecloth again. Sorry, it's wobbles. Can we grow? I think we can. Right, she's a little... Where's the other ones? Okay, so the other one is sort of that far from the bottom. I think might like this other one to go higher. Oh, there's a blue bird of happiness. Okay, here we go. That looks like the right place for that garden. So we'll connect the blue bird. Now I know before I said she was going the wrong way, unless we go, no. So what caught my eye was those yellow flowers there. Oh, but we can't cut. Here we go, Kate's rules. We're allowed to cover this because it's fabric. We're allowed to do anything we like. My husband and I sometimes joke and talk like that. Is that better? That's more sculptural. Then I could use, yeah, coming up blue with the blue. Looks like the bird's going down. Look at that little flower I made, which I could just disconnect that little bit. So just that little running stitch releases that. And let's just do a little bit of a trim here. Yes, so that flower looks like it's growing there. The yellow to the yellow, the blue to the blue, the pink to the pink. And we'll trim up this. If you haven't guessed it, I'm loving talking to you again. I've been quiet for too long. The only thing, you've just got to try and remember what you did before. I wanted that yellow was, where was that yellow talking to that one? That blue to that blue. And that pink to that pink. I think we're going to sacrifice that little bit of Yep, that's right. Okay, so pins. Oh, look, I brought that down because I've been working on that last night. Remember I showed you? And I thought I could even start, I'm not going to take it off the pouch, but some bright flowers might go well. Okay, spare pins. There to there. That goes there. Yep. Okay. Did I tell you I put this down too? I don't know whether I'll put ladybirds in, but I could. But let's harvest. So if you haven't seen some of my holiday, this is it was being sold as a triangle kerchief for someone beautiful and younger than me to wear on their head. But I bought it because you can see why. That daisy belongs there. Okay, this way, because I've got a blunt end there, then I can join another flower on. So that's here. Okay, it's in the garden. I'm very, very happy. See some of these tiny ones. I hope you're getting ideas. You don't have to do this, but just my eye now is, if I see a flower, my mind goes crazy with joy and possibility. So, yep, let's see there's a gap there. So if we've got cross stitch, and then we've got crochet, and we've got applique. Bit worried that, oh, you've gone slanty. I could stay doing this all night, but I won't. I actually have to cook dinner. Do you know that feeling when you come home and it's back to what's in the fridge? And did I have something else I was going to use? I'm sure I did, but I can't remember. I've got some of this crochet for a flower. Yep. Oh, this beautiful piece. I think I'm going to use that on the center. That is beautiful beyond measure. So that can go as a joiner. Okay. Before I finish, I need to scratch the itch of getting some pink wool, variegated, on my needle. Probably if I had to say it now, I would be able to say that a variegated pink wool from Fleur or from Zoe at the Green Door would be my happiest thread at this point of my stitchery journey. But I am out of practice. There's Jingle Jangle gone when I need it. Nothing's changed, has it? Really? Look at this. We'll call that creative sculpture with travel snips and thread. And now I've lost the needle. So what does Kate do? Crazy Kate, I can hear oh, I've got it in my hand. I was about to say, what do I do? I just find another needle. Okay, let's do it a proper way. I'm sorry, all of you who this is very upsetting, I know, because I don't do it the way it should be done. There we go. The longest attempt ever. But determination wins the day. Okay, pink, variegated. Little bit of garden. I'll cut that off later, or actually bury it under something because I've got a little space there. And we're going to do really deliberately obvious running stitches. To join the garden back together. Pretty little violet. Just around there. And again, I hope you can be admiring all these little snippets, morsels of other people's beautiful embroidery. Go around the corner. Bit tough. I just thought, what is that? That's the back of that beautiful. I've got some of this. I think that's Zoe's from one of her kits. Beautiful silk. When I start to think about embellishing. This nice variegation, you mightn't be able to see. We're turning purple, which is matching around here. I think I can hear thunder. Oops. Look at these little tiny seed stitches that have been used to fill in that leaf. Don't want to gather it up too much. Okay, let's go fishing under that. Where am I? There's a needle. I have to come out under my flower. I haven't made, see, this is one of my funny things. I love saying right at the beginning of the year, oh, I haven't seen you since last year. And I was about to say I haven't made one of those flowers since last year, which is absolutely true. add that to the list. And I think here, because I cut quite close, yeah, we're right, everyone. I was going to say, don't tell me we're okay. So let's repin there. Yeah, that's fine. So I want to do some obvious not running stitch, these stitches, big ones. So like the blue, the edge of the blue petal is now being stitched with the pink to its new home, grafted. There's another word. Yeah, we'll do the same here. Okay, so we're in pink Flowerville now. Underneath, we've got beautiful pink, soft pink, little seed stitches. I mean, that's what I've learned from doing this. Just, it's a chance to analyze all these different ways that people embroider. Oh, that's tough. Oh. Here's that beginning. We'll go over the top of that and have a look at where we are, because we've still got a bit of thread. Okay, so beautiful blue bird is in the violets and looking at this glorious blossom, which has joins on there, this pink. You can see that this flower is a bit whitish, isn't it? So let's bring the pink over in between, and we might just start doing a bit of pink bold here, and that will remind me that this flower needs to join to something a bit brighter. I could change the colour of it, we will see, but at the moment we're not there yet. Okay, there we go. That's just filled my cup of joy using my favourite thread. I hope you have found something to work along with me in that video. I hope there's been something to make you smile, inspire you, whatever. I just am grateful as always. There we are. I'm in the garden literally again. We have a deadline. I'll be sharing my progress, and let's celebrate that we have a little bit. Where's my one from overseas? There we are. We've got a little bit of lots of different colours with a little bit of inspiration happening. Thank you so much for watching. This is Kate in the Nest. Until next time, bye.